what to do for my next video. I want something spectacular for my viewers. Something new. So many mechs. So many mechs to choose from. I need something unique. Wait a minute. What about this? This has potential. I mean, just look at it. It's an iconic chassis, sleek design. Yeah, this'll work. Under the hood is... Oh boy. But wait. I can make this work, and I'll start a series. Yeah, I'll start a series, and I'll call it the Ultimate Challenge. I'll take a stock mech with no skills, no consumables, no alterations to the stock build, and I'll take it to the battlefield and show it off. I mean, how bad could it possibly be?
Acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. 75%.
SRM ally destroyed.
Well, Gaming Army, if you've made it this far, hopefully you can appreciate just how difficult this adventure has been.
Acquired.
But obviously, I can't let you go without some eye candy reward for sticking it out this long. A couple of things I do want to point out on this one, and the first one is a big fat apology to all the pilots on my team that dropped with me during the weeks I was compiling footage for this video. Sorry guys, but I was kind of playing what I was dealt. And the second thing I'm going to throw out, and that's to you, my valued viewers, is I'm going to put this one up to a vote on whether we continue future videos in this series. It was a great experiment,
New target
but
acquired.
I gotta tell you, it took a long time to put together. It was very painful. I have days worth of videos of me getting my butt kicked that I never included in any of the little montage before. So put it out to the vote. If you guys like what you're seeing and like the idea of the challenge series, I'll continue with it. But if there doesn't seem to be an interest, obviously, this is going to be a once in a blue moon video, if at all. It was incredibly painful, and I might have even had more than the 3 drinks I showed you. I don't know. So anyway, getting into this particular drop, we have been circling around the Bravo side of the board. We
Target
run into
acquired.
a couple of enemies, and now there seems to be a fight heating up in the low ground on the backside of the canyons, and this mech is so tough to play. If I stand off, I don't do any damage at the end of the game, and if I move in, extended use of my SRMs overheats me really, really quick. I do have to give a great shout out to our Hellbringer on this particular one, because he comes in here and really, really saves my bacon. There he goes. He tanks that shot. My right torso would have probably fallen off if I had eaten that shot. So thank you, Mr. Hellbringer. And together we're able to bring down the enemy mech. Now there's another light up here on the high ground.
Acquired.
It is a Raven with only 2. Interesting. But I overheat just trying to do some damage to him. I even have switched up to staggering my SRM shots, but this mech just can't dissipate heat fast enough in its current configuration. I do manage to see the Raven still hanging out at the canyon. He wants to fight my Hellbringer. He's very, very hurt. I'm going to let the Hellbringer finish him off. There's no sense in me trying to chase after him. He's a lot faster than I am. But
New
meanwhile,
target
I've
acquired.
seen some juicy targets up on the high ground in the center, including that king crab. Although I don't want to go
King crab
face
with
to
friends,
face with the
Delta
king
4-7.
crab,
Looks like
especially
only half of the
with an
enemies
open right
remain.
torso. This mech obviously is incredibly squishy, incredibly hot. So I have been having to pick and choose my battles accordingly. Like I said, the frustration to this build is if you stand off and try to use your
New
ranged
target
weapons,
acquired.
you don't do a whole lot of damage at the end of the day. I don't know how impactful it truly is. And you have to be very careful, because
target
if you
acquired.
move in
Bad
to
dog, right
deploy
leg,
the
and right torso,
SRM-6s, which
drop
I would
down.
say is the most powerful weapons group on this mech, you run into serious heat
New target
problems
acquired.
in a heartbeat. So cresting the ridge here, we have found the dire wolf. He is looking at us. We'll trade a few shots with him, but I do need to get to cover. I've got to be careful how I play this one. And now that I can see the damage on his mech, he's more heavily damaged than I thought. His left torso is
Charlie
open
4 high ground.
and his leg.
Left torso's
I
open.
need to cool off for a second before I think about re-engaging. But I'm not going to let him go. Not that damaged, and not with my chance to take that much firepower off the board and help out my teammates. We do manage to get the kill.
What's down?
Also managed to overheat ourselves as usual in this mech. Now there's that king crab we saw earlier. He's still in the center. We'll add a little chip damage to him. Our Hellbringer is up there trying to do some work on him, but the king crab is just
Torso critical
too
damage.
much. Although looks like he's having some heat issues himself. Now it's a duel to see who can damage who the fastest, the first, without overheating ourselves. I know I'm going to lose this one painfully. He's toying with me. He's shaking his neck back and forth at me, but there's nothing else I can do. Last guy standing. I need to try to go for it and take out the king crab. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and stick around because you're about to get a bunch of eye candy thrown at you. This is not a typical match, but we end it with 2 kills, 893 damage done.